yes, one is gonna communicate with respects to colors and their power. The power of colors to me. I'm gonna say in depth as much as possible on this recording with the power of colors to me. And I'm gonna relate it to when one used to meditate watching the sun and the way the power of yellow had an effect on me. Through being guided, advised from a friend that the sun doesn't really blind you, it actually can help you see better. One started to slowly look at the sun the way one was guided to, and moderately not look at it, and moderately look at it. And through practicing looking at the sun every day, one got the power from the light of the sun that one was looking at. One exercised that power through meditating, reading, practicing conscious sleeping. Through practicing conscious sleeping, one was in a position to enter into the awareness of lucid sleeping. Through entering the power of lucid sleeping, one was in a position to channel the frequency from the sun that one received from the sun in one's physical body. In that respect, channeled the frequency from the sun generated in the lucid experience, and was in a position to travel in the lucid experience through having generated so much energy from the sun. And through flowing in the lucid consciousness, one had the experience of traveling to the experience that one was receiving, viewing the sun, and viewing in one's lucid dreaming that one traveled to the frequency one asked to travel, and that was to the sun in one's lucid dreaming. One was in a position to see various colors in the image one viewed that represented the sun from the question one asked in one lucid dreaming to travel to see the sun. Before traveling to see the sun, one had traveled to the country where one's come into this planet's existence, and that is Malta. One traveled there, witnessed relations, recognized that they recognized one's presence there as they were sleeping. And from there, one traveled to where one wanted to travel, where one was asked, where do you want to travel? From guides one subtly felt guiding me in one's experience of lucidity. In that experience, one traveled to a higher level of space, viewing what represented the sun, that was a multivarious colored being, beyond Earth's capacity of comprehension, a very large, beyond Earth's visual capacity of comprehension, various colors. Through seeing these colors, one respected what one viewed in one's lucid experience, and humbly asked the guides that were guided me into that experience to return into one's body. From returning to one's body, one witnessed the aura of the environment one was in, and one was in a position to see all the colors of the aura, of all the matter around me, of one's sheets, of pictures in one's room. Everything had an aura around it, and the aura had different colors in it. And the aura around the pictures, around all the matter around me, from when one come returning to one's body, had the color of, say, the rainbow, all different types of colors, and each and every matter around me. From that experience, as the years progressed, one was guided in the attention of meditation, having gone through a few deceptions of sexual liberations, needed to channel the frequency of spirituality. Fortunately, a friend of mine guided me into the frequency of a meditation that is known as Sahaja Yoga, and from there one was able to see the colors that they associated with the chakras in Sahaja Yoga, and in that process one was able to identify one's lucid experience and be able to channel one's lucid multicolored experience into the Sahaja Yoga subtle system color experience. And through that, I'm in a position now to communicate through these colors and integrate their power. So through the realization of meditation, one's been able to identify the lucid out-of-body experience of colors with the identification of the chakras and their colors. So also the colors of the aura, through the years, one got to identify from different individuals that red can mean action, and yellow can mean creativity, green can mean healing, purple can mean love, blue can mean the combination of love again, violet and violet and the combination of all the colors come together. In meditation, they have integrated what one has just said, the combination of all the colors together. To some people that are aware of colors, they say blue and white are the highest. Blue and white are the highest colors. But through in one's own research and one's own experience of lucid dreaming with colors, I've come to identify the meditation identification with colors, where blue and white are not necessarily the last colors, where you got the sixth chakra, that you say is violet, and you have the combinations of all the colors of the top chakra of your top of the crown of the head, whereas a combination of all the colors. So instead of white being the highest color or blue being the highest color, actually the highest color is a combination of all the colors together in one flowering emancipation. So through identifying all the colors as a eternal frequency of different shades of colors. So through practicing the awareness that there are different shades of red, different shades of yellow, different shades of green, different shades of purple, of blue, of violet, and all the colors together, then you're in a position to go deeper into these colors and into their infinite capacity for being a clearer individual, free from being so caught up in your emotions as you deepen your subtle colors, free from getting caught up in your nervous system because you're deep in your colors, and free from getting caught up in your muscles, because also your organs and your bowels, because you are deep in these colors. So once you become conscious of these colors and the qualities they represent in the subtle spirit, so I won't say the subtle system, because the subtle system has a system that goes round in a specific rotation. I'm talking about the subtle spirit of the colors in themselves that are beyond the actual rotation process of the chakras. So once you go into the spirit of the actual colors, you come into the living process of what they really represent. And In relation to the alien one encountered, one viewed many colours around the alien that had been refined and defined to that level where they were very subtle and very advanced subtle colours. So once you advance your subtle qualities and your subtle colours, you'll be in a position to use them and practice with them and clear your environment with them. And the power of these colours, as one has been saying, puts me in a state of channeling the combinations of these colours, generating their frequency for them to be practiced with and for them to be shared. So sharing the awareness of these colours and their power that they've had to help me evolve and see humanity and what they haven't been able to evolve themselves with. So through individuals having created in a way a boundary with the blue as an ultimate color and the white as an ultimate color, they've created a kind of conditioning that the white is the highest color or the blue is the highest color, when in actuality the culmination of all the colors together creates the real power color and what needs to be accomplished. So I've been in a position to recognize that from the lucid color experience, where it's a combination of all colors together, not just one specific color dominating over other colors. So once an individual is able to clear away from the deception that has been really practiced in society of individuals identifying with one specific color as once having a specific power above all the other colors, like people that say they call themselves the blue people and they have a high color frequency. Blue has got a high color frequency, but in actuality, with the realization that that's been guided to me, you come to realize that blue is a culmination of various other colors that culminate into the blue that give it better frequency and better ability for the blue to shine and show the ability the blue is able to do. So the blue is able to show better ability of what it's able to do once the blue humbles with all the other colors that have the same frequency of being powerful, just like the blue do. So it's not like the red is more powerful than the yellow, or the yellow is more powerful than the green, or the green is more powerful than the purple, or the purple is more powerful than the blue, or the blue is more powerful than the violet. It's about them all culminating together, these colors, and once they culminate together, they all help each other to be the best they're all in a position to be on the highest level, instead of individuals that have been selling to people that because you've got a blue aura, you've got a high aura and all that, and if you haven't got a high blue aura, then your aura isn't really that up to standard, up to the level. When in actuality, once you experience your own meditation and you experience your own levels of realization, you're in a position to generate the higher levels of all the colors and culminate on them and flow with them and generate with them and share that and protect yourself from individuals that are caught up in these type of lack of awareness of these colors. A lot of people aren't aware of their own motions, nerves, and muscles on a subtle level, and they're not aware of their own subtle colors. And that's where through me communicating the awareness of these colors now and the value that they have within the being, you're in a position to improve your own levels and what they are. So once you have a clearer clarity of these colors, then you're able to increase the quality of, say, the red. That on one level to spirituality, red represents action, but on a one level of spirituality, red represents your innocence, your wisdom. Yeah. So that's where once you have the clarity of one color and what it represents in one specific spiritual field, then you integrate that color with a second spiritual field that and the way they represent that specific color, and you bring them together, and that's where the culmination of both qualities from both spiritual individuals, colors get integrated and connected. So through integrating the qualities of specific spiritual fields with colors that might not have the higher levels, the way specific meditation has, of higher levels of color, you're in a position instead of to say, oh, blue is the highest color, blue is the best color, white is the best color. Once you're in a position to go deeper than these specific identifications with color, then you're in a position to integrate the blue into the violet into all the colors, integrate them together and generate that frequency instead of having the domination of one specific color over another. And that's what needs to be generated, the culmination, the realization of all the colors in one union, in one melodious, creative experience. Not one color like red or yellow or whatever dominating another. So green in one specific field means healing. In meditation field, green means being your own teacher, being your own inheritance, being your own satisfaction. So in another culture of spirituality, purple means love. In a second culture of meditation, purple does mean love, but it also means responsibility. It also means to be secure with yourself. It also means to be pure. So one culture might say to you, oh, purple means love. That's beautiful. But in a deeper, rooted culture of what purple means, purple also means responsibility, security, boundaries. So through integrating the value of one purple and a second purple or a deeper purple, you're in a position to elevate the qualities of that color in your own being, in your own aura, to feel gratified with your own nerves, with your own emotions, with your own nerves, with your own muscles. And when you come up to now the blue color, in one culture they say, oh, blue is very high spirituality. If you got blue, oh, we love you. If you got blue, you got a high color. But blue also means to, on a deeper level of blue, from a different culture, blue means to quiet view yourself, to witness yourself. Have you got self-esteem? You know, can you big yourself up? Can you say, I love you to yourself? Yeah. So it relates to that side as one specific culture. Yeah. On the left side, that's on the left side alone. And on the right side, to another specific culture, it also means respect yourself, respect the individual. So in one spirituality, they'll tell you, oh, blue means a high color, you know, but they're not really addressing the subtle qualities where the blue actually is in the body and where it actually has the qualities in the body that the blue is representing. So I'm addressing that now for these qualities to be addressed, for these qualities to be accomplished, for these qualities to be done. The sixth center is a center of, well, there's a fifth, they call it a fifth B, center of discrimination and correcting. And this color connects with violet. Now, specific spiritual teachings don't really address the violet quality. And if they do, they're just going to say it's an intelligence level of consciousness, a high level of consciousness, but they won't really say it's higher than the blue, when it actually is higher than the blue. So this is where one comes in now, to freeing from that, oh, blue is the highest, and bringing the violet higher than the blue and saying the quality of the violet. And the quality of the violet is to forgive yourself and to forgive individuals, as it's been done in specific spiritual cultures. And if you don't forgive yourself, it's only going to block your own freedom of process. And it's a deception. Because whoever you've done something wrong to, they're not around you now. So if you don't forgive them, it's only going to block your own vibe. And they're also going to get off on you because they're going to say, look, I got them, look, they don't forgive me, look how much I make them feel bad, look. And then you've got this seventh center, and that culminates into all the colors. So this is where the other culture becomes, in a way, vacant, because the other culture that says blue and white are the highest colors, they've already kind of put themselves in that vacancy of, oh, blue is the high color, but if you got white aura, that means like you've got all the colors all together. It means like, it's like, whew, you're a really heavenly person. That means like, oh, you up with the saints. Well, I'm saying I'm clearing from that perception, because it's created a lot of business. And that's all right, it's created business, but now we've got to evolve that business into a culmination of all the colours, instead of keep on doing business on the blue and white business, blue and white. Blue is the best, white is the best, white is the best, blue is the best, blue is the best, white is the best. Instead of keep on making money in industry from blue is the best, white is the best, culminate to all the colours on top and generate the frequency from all the colours of all the qualities of what they are. And this is what I'm saying for the qualities of all the colours, going beyond the blue, going beyond the white colour, going into the actual first colour, which is innocence, bringing the innocence right up on top, above the blue and above the white. So the red on a international, universal colour, red has the potential to be everywhere, just like the sky, just like the Red Sea, everywhere. So through bringing red on top of the blue, on top of the white, bringing the red on top, you're saying that the red is higher than the blue, higher than the white, higher than the violet too, in the culmination. So in the culmination of colours, blue is down there, white is down there. In the culmination of spiritual colours, you're able to raise the red that is right at the bottom, right to the top. So once you raise the red colour that is at the bottom, you're sitting on it, right to the top of your crown, and then you bring the yellow on top of that, the creativity, and then the green on top of that, the healing, and then the purple, the love, and then the blue, and then the violet, and then all, then you get a clearer vision, a clearer hearing, a clearer, comfortable person, because you brought all the red that you're sitting on right above your head in the colour code. So once you do that, you're able to be better at ease with yourself, because the red represents also passion, also action in one specific culture. So if you can raise your red through the meditation right up above your head, you're able to get all the action, all the passion above your head. So all that passion, all that, oh, give it to me, that can come all above here where you don't even touch it, because you feel it as a cool breeze. So you can feel the cool breeze of passion, of desire, all above your head. And once you go a little bit higher than that red, that's already, when you go a little bit higher than that red, that's already above your head, and you go into the yellow, then you go into the creative principle of your left nervous system, of your right nervous system, of your central nervous system, of your own, hear that clearly, of your own creativity in relation to your own creative internal principle. So once you come up to that yellow level of creativity, you can also then go higher than that and go into the green of being your own master, being your own student, being your own teacher, being your own inheritance up here, and being your own satisfaction up here. So once you generate better colors up here, of through the realization with the red, with the yellow up here, you have to bring the red, that is what you're sitting on, all the way up through the subtle system, central automatic system, and you bring the red up here, then you bring the yellow up here, and the green all above your head, you bring it all up, and that will cool off all the lower colors of your body, because you've brought them to your higher body, to your subtle body, to your spiritual body. So once you keep on generating these colors up here, all that passion, all that wisdom, all that innocence of the child in your own organ, in your own subtle organ, will manifest up here, and you're able to be creative and do what you need to do. And all the security that is in the fourth center, the purple one, will come up here. So you feel the security of the universe around you, clearing the type of securities or insecurities you might receive from your environment around you. So that's where the colors, once they're properly visualized, properly identified in your own body first, and then you identify the red, oh, your innocence has gone here. That's how come in the meditation you have to feel the cool breeze. Once you feel the cool breeze, then you can feel that your innocence must have gone up, because they say in the realization, you feel your realization and you feel the cool breeze. So if you feel the cool breeze, they say that means your innocence has come up. If your innocence has come up, that means the red has come up. If the red has come up, it means the wisdom's come up. And if the wisdom's come up and you keep that channeling up there, the better the frequency of the innocence, and then the creativity comes up, and the creativity starts being generated, and then the healing comes up, and it keeps generating, then the loving comes up, the responsibility, the duty, the boundaries come up, and then the respect for yourself, the respect for individuals, the diplomacy with individuals, the quiet view, the self-esteem comes up on a higher level as they're constantly being generated. So in the meditation, one has come to integrate the qualities of the colors that are in the subtle body to that higher level, for all the colors to keep generating and keep flowing and keep the process in one's level.